JJK Season 2 has finished with a bang, and Mappa finally gets some well-deserved rest. And while we wait, I don't know, maybe 1-2 years until Season 3 eventually drops and the Culling Games arc officially begins, fans are asking, what the hell are we gonna do? And like myself, being a new fan of this awesome series, I got into the manga and I'm almost caught up, and I'm really excited to see some of those characters being represented. But in the meanwhile, there's also something else that we could all enjoy together. That is Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash. This is a 2v2 co-op arena fighting game. The base roster has 16 characters and future DLC is already planned. But today, we're going to be talking about Ryomen Sukuna, the king of curses and the CEO of disrespecting Yuji Itadori. In Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash, you can play as him in teams of 2, but he's a very interesting character given the fact that he can actually hit his own teammates. And I believe he's the only character in the game right now with friendly fire on by default. We got a lot to talk about with this dude, so make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any other updates, and also to help raise that 38% even higher. Like I said, they got 16 characters. The game drops in less than a month. I want to hear from you guys in the comments below who you want to see next. We're going to be covering Mahito because all my homies hate Mahito, but after that, it's entirely up to you guys. So comment below and let's get started with this video. When it comes to JJK Curse Clash, I don't think drip will be a problem. There's about 5 color options for each character and multiple outfits for many characters. As of right now, we've only seen 2 outfits for Sukuna, the default Japanese garb he's been seeing wearing in Yuji's mind, and Yuji's default school uniform, which for some reason, I don't know, it's just me, Sukuna just seems to be rocking that outfit better than Yuji. Is it the face tats? I don't know. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be a shirtless outfit just yet. I mean, come on, Viking. Free the nips. Now, gameplay for this game has been super scarce, and I mean like really scarce. This footage that I'm showing you guys right now is looped over and over again. I mean, that's the best that we have to work with. I mean, it's not as bad as a Dragon Ball FighterZ trailer. Somehow, it's actually better than a Dragon Ball FighterZ trailer, but also worse than a Dragon Ball FighterZ trailer. Sukuna has 8 bars of curse energy, and his attacks can also hit his teammates, but they also deal no curse energy damage to your teammates. So you cannot accidentally kill your own teammate, which I think is a really good idea. So what's really unique to him is that he has reverse curse technique as a curse technique he can use, and another one called intimidation. He basically is a wide range melee attacker who can rampage around and blow up the entire battlefield with his heavy, indiscriminate blows regardless of friend or foe. That's directly off of the Twitter manuscript. So fighting against Sukuna might be very weird or actually extremely annoying. If you guys look carefully, he gets hit by Yuji, but he gains back half of that health. However, it's a little bit weird. He gains it back off of a counter attack. That's essentially what Twitter describes it as, but I don't know exactly how that's going to work, because when you see he attacks, he does lose a little bit of health there, but then gains back a quarter of it. I don't know. He's gonna be a very interesting character to figure out. He might be one of those characters where when he gets damaged over time, he will continue to take damage, but he'll also replenish health over time passively as he continues to attack enemies. And I mean, he has 8 bars of curse energy, but rightfully so. When it comes to his domain expansion, which is his ultimate in this game, it's a big damage one. Deals a lot of damage, and it probably hits everybody on the enemy team. So naturally, to balance him out, you got to take a little bit longer for him to cast it. So the bigger curse energy bars for that makes it so that he's not going to be ridiculously OP and just melting everybody. So now we see Yuji charging in to hit him, and he does a sort of melee range attack. At first, I thought this was a parry, but I believe it's an actual attack that he can hit enemies with, and it's a multi-hitting one, and it launches them back. Pretty sure you can catch multiple enemies inside of this. It all depends on the range and how close they are to him. And it deals a lot of damage, which, by the way, if that wasn't made apparent to you guys, there are 2 different types of attacks in this game. It's just like Final Fantasy Dissidia, where you have regular standard attacks that don't deal any damage, but they build up your curse energy, let's say, which is what this game is calling it, which are the bars underneath your health bar. And once you build that up, you can now utilize and spend that to do curse energy damage, and that's where you will deplete your opponent's health, and essentially how you win, because you got to deplete their 4 stocks. You don't have to kill one opponent 4 times. You can honestly split it right down the middle. You can kill two times, or you can kill one guy 3 times and the other guy 1 time. And also unique to Yuji, it seems like he has a default speed buff that just seems to be applied to him, and we know in the anime and the manga that he's pretty damn fast, probably one of the fastest humans in the world. So really cool to see he has that passive. Suguna also has this ground stomp here, and they actually stack all of the the playable like party in front. So you have Megumi and Nobara, who are the enemies, and you have Yuji, who's on his team. And you can see right here, everybody gets hit and everybody gets sent flying. However, this doesn't deal curse energy damage, it builds curse energy. You see on the meter right there, he gained about 1.5 meters of bar, which is pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of ways you can utilize this. Remember, he's hitting his teammates too, so you could see moments where his teammate is getting like jumped or locked down in a combo. He could just rush over there and just straight up get them out at no cost of health, but freeing them out of getting hit like Mahito. And his big damage attack is this fire arrow, which he uses against Jogo in the Shibuya arc. He draws back a actual arrow made out of fire and he launches it down a straight line, and as you can see, it hits everybody in its path. It has a decent path too, which is pretty crazy to see how wide that is. It deals an insane amount of damage. Jesus Christ, looking at that. Look, I mean, look how much meter it used right there. It used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meter right there to launch that. It's a pretty hefty attack. I wonder if you can get knocked out of it too. And you also notice Yuji, his teammate, got hit by it. They also confirmed this on Twitter that this attack will not deal any curse damage to your teammates, because I mean, it's very easy to land. It's very also easy for your teammates to get hit by it. So it would be really frustrating and annoying to play with Sukuna on your team if he's just constantly trying to get this attack off and you just basically kill your own teammate. It will knock him back, but as you can see, it doesn't deplete Yuji's curse energy and it doesn't deplete any of his health at all. But it does knock him way back. I mean, Jesus Christ, what is that? Like, they have like 1/6 of a health bar left. And we talked a little bit about his domain expansion earlier. We have Malevolent Shrine, which you've seen him use in the anime as well. He just relentlessly unleashes a bunch of strikes and cuts across the enemy. And we don't get to see how much damage this does, but I can only imagine it probably is an insta-kill. If he gets that off, I mean, how much time it takes for him to call that in, I would imagine, especially since the fire arrow left the enemy with 1/6 of a health bar, I can only imagine his domain expansion, Malevolent Shrine, will insta-kill the enemy. It's probably a free stock, but again, remember, he does have to charge it up for quite some time. It's not something that you'll easily be able to do. You'll need your teammate to be distracting them for quite some time. I wonder what the range is like on it. If like you could kind of run away, go behind a building and activate it, will it just auto target them, or do they have to be within a certain range of you? I mean, because that would be kind of just OP, just running away and just have your teammate hold them down while you just try to get that off. If that is the case, then Sukuna is going to be very annoying. And other than that, he doesn't seem to have any specific buffs or passives included with his kit. But if you ask me, I think he looks to be a really fun character to play as, and I'll probably be I won't be maining him day one. I mean, I'm gonna jump between all the main characters. Of course, I do want to play as Gojo a little bit. I mean, he's gonna be the most played character, obviously. Sukuna will definitely be a close second in terms of how often people are picking him and playing as him. So guys, I highly recommend everybody pick up Sukuna and understand how his kit works and what his range is like, so this way you don't get your cheeks dusted and clapped up by your teammates. Now, when it comes to the DLC, we know Hidden Inventory Arc is going to have other characters there for us. I don't know if young Gojo and young Geto will be there as playable, or will they be skins? Maybe they might have different kits, I don't know. But Toji, that's the one I'm waiting for. That is my guy. I want to play as Toji. And as future iterations or future versions of Jujutsu Kaisen like games come out and the animation continues to improve, I mean, this is their very first game that they have coming out, other than like, I think a mobile game. I think it's a gacha they have right now overseas. I can't wait to see just when they get to certain parts of the manga, because there's a character. There's a character, 4-letter name, that I cannot wait to see animated. If you know, you know. But that is Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think and who is going to be your main, and what teams are you trying to run. If you got plans to play with a teammate, if you got a friend that you're going to be teaming up with, or if you want to play with us on stream, because on release I definitely want to do that, where we go a couple hours just doing like lobbies together, because we can totally do that now in this game. I mean, believe it or not. Right, Naruto? Curse connections. There's a lot to love, there's a lot to talk about, and I am greatly looking forward to it with you guys. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you are new. More JJK Curse Clash videos are on the way, and you don't want to miss them. My name is BltzZ, and thanks for watching.